Hi, this is Pharaoh's Visor from DS Database again, and today I will be showing you the difference between DPG4 for MoonShell 2 and the iPlayer's capabilities with AVI files. For the most part, the quality is pretty similar. I will be trying to show you through video, but I do know that this camera is not really the best, and I know that YouTube is gonna do stuff with it, and I couldn't even get a picture to show the subtle differences. So let me just start the video here. This is an AVI file from playing directly from the iPlayer, and if you see the lines over here, these are due to my camera, so it's not really the iPlayer's fault, and you'll see this happen later. Let's see if I can move the screen too. So if I move it back, you can see that the lines disappear. That's because this is the camera. So what I wanted to say is that the AVI files played on the iPlayer play a lot smoother frame rate wise, as well as the picture. You see less jagged edges in this in the iPlayer, and you can see that it seeks pretty well as well on the iPlayer. And the major weak point of the iPlayer is that it has these decoding things over here, so it tries and keeps the same color on the screen for as long as possible. So if there's subtle changes, they keep the colors. The result is that in dark scenes, such as the one I'm showing right now, the picture is pretty pixelated. Now, this camera hugely exaggerates this problem. Really, when I'm watching, I could barely see it, but this camera is set in such a way that it's really sensitive to the change in colors. I don't really know how to change it, but you just gotta take my word for it that this is hugely over-exaggerated in this picture right now. You can see that it's changing to something brighter now, and the scene's much more detailed, very crisp. I mean, you can see the mountains really well here. And again, I'm sorry about the lines all through, but yep. FYI, this is Frosty's release of Spice and Wolf 2. So if you want to watch the show, that's what it's called. So yeah, let me show you. Oh wait, never mind. Let me show you how MoonShell 2 runs. So let me just head over to Homebrew. Okay, so same show. You can see immediately that the picture looks crisper, like you see the lines everywhere very clearly, and Seek is even better on the MoonShell 2. You can see the words better, and what MoonShell 2 does, it's a lot better in terms of the dark areas, but you can see here, this was the same scene as before, that the details just aren't as good. Now, the real problem I have with MoonShell 2's DPG4 is that the picture is really quite grainy. I mean, I don't really know another way to describe it. There are lines going through, all through, I mean actual lines that you can see. There are dots everywhere, but the picture is incredibly sharp. So, what does this mean? It means that dark pictures are better and bright pictures look not as good as the AVI files. Now, what do I recommend? What do I prefer since they're so similar? Well, I mean, if I was watching a movie, a live action movie, I'd probably go with the iPlayer because everything looks smoother. The frame rate feels better. But if you were watching something like anime or something that's slower pretty much, then DPG is perfectly fine. The picture's really quite crisp, and I think some people would actually prefer it to iPlayer, but honestly, they're both pretty good. I'd still give the edge to iPlayer because it just doesn't have as many jagged lines, and the grainy picture really annoys me for DPG4. Well, I guess it's really up to you which one you prefer. So that's about it. I guess I'll add some pictures too at the end of this post, so that you can better see what I mean. Thank you, and I hope you'll read my iPlayer review.